What is up, you guys? This is Mini Superheroes Today. Hey guys, today we're taking a look at this classic 2017 Spider-Man Homecoming set, the ATM Heist Battle. Now, if you can believe it, this set was only $20 back in the day, and I just can't believe that. It hasn't even gone up in value that much. Like, you can still find this new or used for like the $25 to $35 range. So I think that that's really awesome, and I really think that this is one of the better $20 Marvel sets ever made. Without further ado, though, let's get into the review so I can show you why. So if you're new to LEGO Marvel or LEGO collecting in general, you may not know that they used to do little mini comic books. Now, this one was double-sided, so it came in the Ragnarok sets as well as the Spider-Man Homecoming sets, and basically there was just a little comic book inside that told the story of whatever sets came from that wave. So I just think that that's pretty cool and definitely worth mentioning because I wish they would bring these back. Even though I realize probably a lot of people just threw these away, I think that it was a cool thing to pay homage to the fact that we are talking about comic book superheroes here. Our first minifigure is, of course, Spider-Man. Now, this is the first set that the MCU Spider-Man as we know it came in, because technically, the set he came in before this had a different torso. That was the Civil War airport tanker truck takedown battle set, and he had a different spider based on the concept art. So as far as the Spider-Man that we got in several sets for several years, this is the first time we got him. It was awesome because he had arm printing, which is definitely a worthy addition. He also had dual molded legs with printing on them to add a little bit of extra detail, a great printed torso with a printed back as well, and a front and back printed head. This is definitely an all-time classic MCU figure, if I do say so. We also got two generic masked robbers. Now, this one is wearing a Hulk mask, because you'll remember in the movie, they're wearing Avengers masks while they're taking down the bank. And on the other side, he's got a Band-Aid on his head, as well as a little damage around his mouth there. The torso is just a regular old crook torso from the LEGO City lines of sets with some khaki pants. And we've got a Department of Damage Control gun here, and there's actually an Easter egg on it. You'll see it says item AF15. That stands for Amazing Fantasy 15, which of course is the first comic book that Spider-Man ever appeared in. So that's quite cool. Then we've got a stud shooter on top. You just push that little piece down and it shoots the stud out, and that is our first masked robber minifig. We also got a masked robber that had a Captain America mask on one side of the head, and if we flip that around, you can see that he's got a missing tooth and a black eye. I just love that LEGO gave us such unique prints for both of these figures. The torso is reused from Knight Rider from LEGO Dimensions, so that's pretty nice to get it, and something that's a little cheaper and a little more common. And he's got gray legs, he's riding a green motorcycle, and he has a black gun with a translucent purple chain, showing, how they were using the Chitauri tech in Spider-Man Homecoming for the robbery, so that's quite cool. We'll revisit that in just a minute, though. Before we look at the bank build, we do have to talk a little bit about Spider-Man here, and that is the super jumper that he's standing on, as well as the power blast webs. So we'll start with the webs. You just kind of push it against the figure's body, and it shoots the web out like that. I'm not a huge fan of these compared to like the regular webs we get in Spider-Man sets now, but it was unique and different. And then we've got the super jumper, which is where you hold it down like this, and then you push this piece down, and it's supposed to kind of jump. You can see that it's actually kind of lame. It doesn't work super duper well. That's why they discontinued it. Not to mention it's such a tight fit on the figure's legs that sometimes it can crack the backs of the figure's legs. So super jumpers did not stick around for very long, but it was a part of the set, so it is worth mentioning. And finally, we have the bank build, a really, really fun little build. And again, keep in mind this set was only $20, so you got some really nice pieces with these windows and the front door, as well as the two ATMs inside, both of which are different. And it's just a solid, quick, little, easy build. We do have a web on the side so that you could, potentially web up one of the bad guys, which I think is quite cool. Of course, you can remove that and put the web this way if you so desire. Doesn't really matter in that respect, but we do have a window up front that can be broken out by pushing this tab forward. So now you have a way for the bad guys to get in and out of the bank quickly. And as we open it up, you can see we have two different ATMs, both with different play features. The first one, if you push down this tab, will shoot the money out like that, because it goes inside of that backwards chair piece here. And the second play feature is that if you push this forward, it takes this out. Of course, the ATM's full of money. And then this guy can use the purple rope to pull it along for the ultimate heist. So that's all there is to say about the bank, really. It's not like some groundbreaking complex build, but again, for $20, I think you really got a lot of money for your value. So let's zoom out and I'll give you my final thoughts here. Well, guys, let me know what you think of this set in the comments down below. Be sure to hit like and subscribe. Let me know if you had this set, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Well, you made it to the end of the video. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and maybe check out one of my other videos listed here.